Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be walking you through your Montana. In your very front compartment, you're going to have, on the left side, you are prepped and ready for a generator. You got your power cord down here inside the compartment. Right to the right, you're going to have your 12-volt battery. To the right of that, you're going to have a little manual light here on the outside when you're hooking up at night. On the driver's side here, you're going to have stickers right here. These are going to be your VIN, mic and model, as well as your tire pressure over on the right. Right below it, you're going to see this little black compartment. This black compartment is your leveling system. Leveling system, you'll turn it on. You'll hit the retract button to go down. You'll hit it again for extend. So LED light means retract it to lower your unit. No LED light means to extend, to raise your unit. Now, what legs do you want to control? Say we want to extend the front, you'll push and hold the front, and it'll move up the front. When your truck's out of the way, you're at a camping site or you're at home, hit auto level. That's going to level out your unit. And then before you touch anything, you're going to want to hit retract and push and hold rear, so you're not putting tension on those rear jacks. Turn it off, push power button. In the next compartment here, you're going to have two 30-pound LP tanks. Both full. Regulator's going to be right on this driver's side here above this tank. If it goes all red, it is empty. Here on the top, you're going to have a little black knob. Point it to the right, you're going to use this tank. Point it to the left, you're going to use the other side tank. Right here is going to be, on the inside of this door, is going to be a little cheat sheet for your leveling system. Right in the next compartment, you're going to have access into a pass-through that goes all the way over into the passenger side. You got your 30 to 50 amp adapter, as well as your 30 to 15 amp adapter. Let's see where it goes. Inside your hookup compartment, that's going to be the same compartment as your pass-through. You're going to have a little pass-through door for your hoses and wires to run up into, so you can still close your compartment. Right on the very top, you're going to have outdoor shower that has hot and cold. As well as to the left, you're going to have winterization port. To use that winterization port, your switch over here for winterizing must be on. Now, to use the city port, you have to turn the winterization port off. City port is going to be for you using water hose that is a straight feed water. You can control it by here, normal fill or normal flow, which is just using a water hose and the water coming directly off the hose. Right below, if you turn this knob, you'll go to fill. That's going to fill the tank on the unit itself. To the left, you're going to have a black tank flush. This black tank flush you add all the time before you hook up a hose. You're going to want to make sure your valves are open. If you have a black tank full and you hook up a water hose here and turn on the water hose, now it's only got one way and it's coming out the toilet. So make sure these valves are open and you're connected to the ground. To the right, you're going to have the MyKey TV. Below your battery disconnect here, as well as you got your low point drains, hot and cold. Right to the right, you're going to have your water heater. To the right of that, you're going to have your furnace exhaust. And make sure there's nothing leaning up against it. It will catch it on fire. Be careful. Behind this compartment, you're going to have another gray tank pull there. That's going to be for your sink. Ground connection is going to be right here, right before the axle on the driver's side. You're going to have a tube to the left here that's going to store your sewer hose. Coming to the very back driver's side corner, you're going to have a tank vent here. If you fill your unit, you'll see water coming out of here that your unit is full. Right to the right, you're gonna have your 50 amp plug-in port. Fresh water drain is gonna be right below on the driver rear. On the passenger side, underneath the back slide out, you're gonna have your spare tire here. You'll have to undo this nut and then drop the spare tire down. You have two awnings on this unit. You're going to have a slide awning as well as the main awning. These are both controlled from inside. Both have LED lights on them. Steps here. These steps, you just lift them from underneath and put them in. Just as that. Pull them down. Going up into the front passenger side, you're going to have the other side of that pass through. In front of that compartment, you're going to have your other 30-pound LP tank. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit. Right when you walk in, you're going to see the black boxes. Black box is going to be breakers and fuses. The check breakers and fuses, you're just going to push up on the top. A red LED will glow if a fuse is blown. Right to the right, you're going to have a vacuum here. This vacuum has a bag inside here. To turn it on, of course, you'll just use the switch there. The hose is underneath your bed in the master bedroom. So inside this cabinet, here's going to be your control panel. So your control panel on the very top, if you get a generator, you'll be able to start it from inside your unit. Right below, you're going to have heated tanks. The switch to the right of that, you're going to have your fan controls for the living room on the ceiling. Underneath, you're going to have this little panel here. This little panel, if you push the button, it's going to show you the level of all your levels. Push and hold. To the right, you're going to have a water pump. Gas for your water heater. That's to light the heat on the propane side. Right to the right, you're going to have electric. That's going to be if you're hooked to shore power. If you want a nice slow warming, go ahead and use your electric. Right underneath, you can see all these on. These are all lights throughout your unit, as well as outside your unit. Those are going to be the awning lights, as well as the cap lights, as well as the lights inside your unit here. You have awning control here. That's going to be for the one on the slide out. This slide here is going to be slide 1. Awning for 2, that's going to be the big slide out. And then you're going to have slide out 2 and 3 down here. Right to the right here, you're going to have a max airflow fan. That's going to be above your stove in the kitchen. The controls for it are right above your thermostat. These are pretty simple to run. You know, push it one time to acknowledge it. Push it again to turn it on. Push it again to turn it on to fan high, cool low, cool auto, cool high, auto, heat electric, as well as heat gas and off. Then up and down, of course, is the temp controls. 2 light switches here. One controls the drop lights in the kitchen. One controls the light above your cabinets here. Start from the master bedroom and work our way back. Master bedroom, you're going to have main light switch right when you walk into the left, as well as another thermostat. You're going to have individual reading lights above each part of the bed here, as well as a charging station on one side of the bed. These lights you'll see throughout your unit. They're going to be like little tap lights. They're going to be a button that's in the center. The charging station for the very front side of the bed here is going to be up on the right near this window in the front. You got USB charger as well as a regular plug-in. Bathroom's pretty self-explanatory. You got a GFI breaker right behind the sink. Another max airflow fan, as well as the light switch. Just know when you have bringing in this slide, this door has to be open at all times. Inside this cabinet, you are prepped and ready for a washer and dryer. So if you decide to get one, it will be placed in there. During transportation, make sure your glass and your shower door is all locked. Go ahead and we'll go in the living room. Living room here, you got a nice big pantry as well as motion light in here on the top. Right to the left, you're going to have a propane or shore power refrigeration. To turn it on, you'll get into the right top drawer. You'll see the on and off button here. You'll control if you want it propane or shore power on the gas auto. Temp setting, the control the temp, so it will kind of look like this. Right now we are hooked to shore power. It is at 50. Right now it's set to 5. So it goes up to 5. So 3, about your normal. About midway, if you need to adjust the temp, you can adjust it that way. To turn it off, you would push and hold off. Now, if it gets disconnected from shore power, it'll go to propane use. Right to the left, you're gonna have your microwave. Your microwave is gonna be the best indicator if you have shore power. If you have shore power, it's gonna be your microwave will be on and working if you at least have 30 amps. Anything less, you recheck your connection, or you'll have to use a bigger connection to get more power to run more items. Stovetop's gonna be like an outdoor grill. You're gonna turn the knob over to the light. Turn the light off here. Turn the knob over to the light, and then use your igniter here. Here's gonna be the light switch. This will turn on the knobs, as well as if you point it down, it will turn on the oven light too. Middle's off. You got a TV and a fireplace. These bigger items are not gonna work unless you're to shore power. Your radio is a 12-volt system, so that will work with just running off your battery. You got 2 zones here. You got zone 2 that are gonna be outside speakers. Zone 1 gonna be inside speakers. On this back wall, these lights are controlled by a light switch off to the left here. As well as you got charging stations on both sides of this back wall. On your slide out here, you're going to have dimming lights above the couches. These dimming lights are just a tap on, tap off. Tap on and then push and hold to adjust the brightness of them. And then tap to turn it on or off. These chairs are recliners. You have the recliner switches on the outside of each chair here. These lights above your dining set are push button lights, as well as this is how you want to transport your chairs. They are strapped down. One's upside down on the other one. Tabletop. Here's your tabletop extends out. You'll lift up on the table. This one you'll just pull out on the. There's a clip underneath here. Undo the clip, slide this one out, and then you'll lift it up and lock it into place. So pull, drop, push in, pull it out, lift up, push it in. So that is how you work your Montana. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it worked out for you. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore. Your keys are on your sink here.